Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in a pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Lopez. And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Design quarterback run. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver grabs it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Breaking free at the 35.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And this time it's complete.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute. Now, you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he did the tough part. I loved how he's rolling left. It looked like he was going to get his shoulders turned, but he came all the way back and threw against his body, making it very easy for the defense to step in front and make the interception. The all-time Cardinals sin here by this young quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. Here's a screen pass to the running back. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Oh, it's a reverse. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he can't hold on light in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Lopez. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Breaks into open space. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 3rd down play for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create here on the move. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Lopez. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will have to kick this away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14. They're going to run it here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
QB keeper all the way. Good enough for first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear at the 20. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks line it up with first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Wiley.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. This runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Takes off in a bootleg. Gets loose. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Lopez.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Look out, he's in the clear.
Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's McLaurin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Heading left after the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Keeps it on the design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on first down. Screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Gain of 4. Brings up second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Georgia, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back.
Looking deep for the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
On the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Keeping it on the ground here.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the site
Brings her in the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin. And he's brought down to the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
He makes the grab. Makes the defender miss.
Powering through the defender. 4 out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The receiver makes the catch.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass rush closing in.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
Let's go.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Nothing doing in that play. A big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Here's the option play.
It's a foot short of the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's McLaurin. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
42, Spider.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... Oh, it's picked off. What a play. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. As the 1st down is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. An important play to secure this victory, Kirk. You can debate the rankings coming in, but #1 took care of business tonight and showed they belong at the top.
Well, we knew a lot of expectations were on the line here, and the #1 team is the dominant team. They have now punched their ticket, and everybody's going to be aiming for them once we get to the postseason.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And on the final play of the game, just a short game. That'll do it.